With the end of the semester approaching, it is time for students to start thinking about returning their rented textbooks. But before students go to return their books, there are a few things they should know. Bookstore manager Arnaldo De Jesus explains the Rent-A-Text program.
So start with the Rent-A-Text program. We started that in 2010, and what you do is you can rent it, and when you return it, what we look for is to make sure it's in a usable condition, just as if you were going to return a used book for buyback, to sell it back to us. So you can highlight and write in it, write notes in the margin, as long as it's in a usable condition and when you return it.
But students must remember that not all books are returnable, and that if the bookstore doesn't think that the book can be used, they will not accept it.
Something that's missing pages, ripped covers, water damaged, and as far as buyback, we usually don't take books back that are older editions. They just unfortunately don't have a value in the marketplace.
According to Jesus, one of the most frequently asked questions is how do they decide which books are available for rent?
It really depends on a couple factors. We work with the publishers and faculty members on campus to try to get whatever books we can to rent. Some of those factors are the age of the book and the popularity of the book.
Robbie Smith, a current student at Darton, has mixed feelings about the return policy.
I like the policy overall. I like being able to rent the books, but the only thing about it is when you return them, if there's a little bit of damage, they make you buy the book, which I don't think it's right, because if you can use the book and you can read it, I don't see why you should be forced to buy it.
Darton student Diamond Carroll prefers buying books over renting them.
I don't rent because I think that it can be valuable to have that book to always refer back to later in case you need it in another class or something.
Jesus says that the rental policy has been very beneficial to students since it was started in 2010.
And here at Darton College, over the last 3 years, we've saved students $1.7 million compared to the new price of a book by selling used, rental, and digital options versus them having to buy a hard copy of a new book.
For Cavalier Connection, this is Kasey Sanders reporting.